I guess, you know, last fight out, fighting in Paris, and then now fighting in Las Vegas. I guess a whole different scenario, a different situation. Do you prefer one over the other? I know big friendly crowd is nice, but a lot more pressure there probably as well.
You know, in Paris, what is good is I don't have the 9 hours jet lag. So I love Vegas, but it's just the 9 hours jet lag. It's not easy to deal with it. So yeah, I prefer, of course, to fight in front of my home crowd back in France, in Paris.
Yeah. Was that win the best of your career so far?
It was the worst preparation I ever had, but I did make a good fight, because you know I had the wedding the week before, my wedding, and I had a staph infection, and I had my toe it has almost gone off during the fight after the first kick, so it was crazy. But because it was such a big honor, and it was so great to be part of the history of French mixed martial arts by being there as one of the first Frenchmen to give the French crowd a fight in UFC, that I had to be there, and I did everything I could to manage the event.
Nice. You were supposed to fight before now. That didn't happen. I guess, was that a difficult decision to not compete, or was it really no choice at all?
Yeah, I had no choice. I had 2 ligaments of my ankle that were off, so I had no stability. And if you have no stability, it's difficult to fight.
So really, that's from an injury that severe, was this a pretty quick turnaround for you?
Yeah, I did a great job. Just after the injury, I had, for the first time, I paid a lot, but I had a very good sports cheer. So he makes the surgery, he did a great job, and after that I had the rehab also by a guy that is specialized in rugby team in France. So he knows what it is for combat sports athlete to come back. So I did a great job to come back as fast as possible to have a fight as soon as possible.
Very nice. All right, now you have the matchup with Ismael. What do you think about him as an opponent? Does he present any challenges to you?
Yeah, he's a tough Brazilian, you know, tough opponent. I think he must be better ranked than I am, because he knocked Terence McKinney. So it's a great opportunity to go higher in the rankings, and I think it will be a great fight, because it's a good opponent to show your skills.
Nice. The last thing for me, a big win here. What would be the goal? Would it be maybe to try to turn around quick and fight in Europe, or to maybe fight elsewhere, you know, whether it be Abu Dhabi, or is that easier than the United States? Like, what would be the goal moving forward?
Yeah, less jet lag with Abu Dhabi, but there's a UFC Paris, so you know, I take fight after fight. First thing, I have to take Bonfim heads off on Saturday, and if it works, of course, I would like to be in France. But first mission is to take Bonfim down. Yes.
With the win over Bonfim this weekend, and you look at the state of the lightweight division, is there any specific name that you want, or does it not matter to you for after this fight?
Like I said, I think you all will be there after the fight. So first off, I need to take the W and to get the job done. And after this, don't worry, I will tell you exactly what I want.